And we're dealing alone right now, hang on, we're dealing alone right now on an email that we've all been privy to, where we're being accused, regardless if it's the selectmen's minutes or other department minutes, it's just,
Well, I wish he was here to clarify.
well,
And honestly, why wasn't this placed on the agenda? Because I'm sure if it was on the agenda, the road management committee would be here tonight.
there's plenty of
I am
members of
too.
the road management.
The chairman is here from the road management committee, and that's the only person that represents the road management committee to the select board in history and the way that it's all laid out. The chairperson is the person that's responsible for reporting the activities of that committee back to the board. And that chairperson is sitting right here, and I appreciate you coming and taking the time.
Furthermore, the minutes that I take also assist in creating these documents, which I've now calculated out the full cost for to redo all these paved roads within a time frame, which this committee is about to put on your desk a full report for the next 15 to 20 years.
I understand that.
There's nothing stopping you from presenting that.
I don't understand how a minute taker stops that.
We've been doing fine on our own without anybody else.
I'm gonna have to redefine fine here for you, because this has not been fine. This is our second select board meeting in a row where we've had this issue. Go through the minutes over the past 4 years.
no.
Hang on, let Ben
Go through
finish his
these minutes over
point.
the past 4 years for this town. This road management committee is in front of this board all the time with lots of things, lots of issues. It's a consistent problem. I'll tell you another reason why I don't think that everything is going fine is our tax rate.
What do you
So
think
I
we're
think-
working on?
I think everything may not be going fine. So let me clarify those comments though, because I hear it coming. It's not the committee that is the reason that necessarily that it's here. Our roads, I should say. The road management committee and our highway department has been in front of this board about a bunch of issues over the last 4 years.
No, there hasn't been a road management committee.
Right.
We just started a few months ago. So 4
I'm
years
aware.
ago, there wasn't one.
I'm aware. That's why I said the highway department and roads in general. That's why I wanted to clarify that.
They're apples and oranges.
Chris, will you allow an outsider's observation?
I will, for the sake of trying to get this issue resolved, I will open it back up to the public. Go ahead.
I'm trying to write the story. And the big question comes to me is, who's complaining about what? Until you know what this gentleman is complaining about,
Dr.
You
Trevelini, Dr. Trevelini has
Oh.
addressed the board. And is,
Then how about you clarify with him what he's talking about
I'm trying to
before you
look
go
at-
on a witch hunt?
unless he's complaining about the road committee, you should single out a committee. Let's find out. You got a complaint?
Well,
I don't know,
it was-
I'm serious.
it's also in response to Mike's email to the town administrator and myself, that we didn't clarify it when we created the committee. So that's what we're trying to figure
Yeah,
out right
good.
here.
It could be, but I know, but Ben keeps saying this is the, everybody else is saying it's selectmen's minutes, and you're saying it's their minutes, and we don't know. Let's find out.
I don't mean to say this is funny, but when I stopped working here 5 years ago, there was a road committee, and there was one all the time I was here. Did they dissolve it at one point?
No, it just went.
Yes.
wayside.
Nobody
No,
signed
no,
up for it, like the budget committee and a couple of other committees?
A previous town administrator said we didn't need to have it with the previous road
Okay,
agent, so we
I
never
didn't know
got.
that. When you said we haven't had one, I was surprised to hear
We haven't had any meetings. I was on that one, I'm on this one.
I'm just curious.
It just said the previous town administrator with the previous road agent said we don't need any number, guys, so we never had any meetings.
I think that's for the selectmen to decide, really.
Two final points, I'll leave you alone. Number one, you have a complaint, agreed, and I see what you're saying, it's attached to his other email. But again, it doesn't say specifically, and I'm not sure why it's specific to this committee. Secondly, with all due respect, I take severe disagreement with Mr. Fortner's comment that the only person that's significant to this board with discussion of the committee is the chairman. And
Okay,
I do believe if you're going to put a strap on this committee, that perhaps you would want to defer this to another meeting and ask the full committee to be present, or a vote from the committee, or something to that effect, so that you knew that they were all in.
let me read you why I'm here today.
Okay.
Since Mr. Blombeck failed to mention his intentions at the select board meeting and the select board failed to vote on this matter, as far as I'm concerned, it's invalid until further notice.
On.
That was my meeting.
in
That
the-
is Mike's email.
meeting. And the meeting,
Indicating that he did not want a minute taker.
And this should have been on the agenda so the road management committee could be
I
present
honestly-
to argue.
that he did
I
not-
honestly
This
thought
is-
that this was gonna be a 10-second, we're gonna appoint a professional minute taker and be done with it. I don't understand the resistance from from the road management committee to have a professional minute taker. I just really don't get it.
I don't think you get resistance from all of
It
them.
sends red flags up all over the place.
Do you have a minute taker for every?
I'm trying to clarify an email that you sent regarding the minute taking on a committee that we reestablished.
Then you should table
And
this.
I honestly thought
Yeah.
that this was gonna be a 10-second, normal housekeeping thing. Let's have a professional minute taker. I'm flabbergasted
I'll
that
tell
there's
you-
pushback on having a professional minute taker.